Hey, Raiders fans. Today is a huge day for our team, and I can barely contain my excitement. The talk around the league has been nonstop, and we finally have something that feels like the right direction for the Las Vegas Raiders. The speculation, the rumors, and all the endless debate about who should lead this team on the offensive side of the ball have finally started to settle. We are talking about a hire that feels like it has been made with intention, a move that could shape the future of the franchise for years to come. Everyone knows the Raiders have struggled to find consistency at head coach over the past few years, bouncing from one candidate to another, hoping to strike gold. But this time, it really feels different. Clint Kubiak, a young and innovative offensive mind, is stepping into the spotlight, and the potential here is enormous. Now, I know some fans are cautious, and I get it. Memories of previous coaching near misses still linger, and there are people who remember thinking a deal was done, only to have it fall through. But Kubiak is a different case entirely. He's not just another name thrown around. He has the playmaking ability, the offensive acumen, and the vision to reshape an offense that has been craving innovation and energy. He will be calling the plays, designing the schemes, and bringing a fresh perspective to the Raiders' offensive identity. The team has invested in young talent over the past couple of seasons, from drafting dynamic playmakers to securing potential game changers, and pairing that with a forward-thinking offensive mind was exactly what the organization needed. This is a hire that aligns with both the current roster and the long-term vision, and that makes me incredibly optimistic. Clint Kubiak also has the benefit of trust. In a league where relationships often define success, having a young coach who is respected, who comes from a lineage of football knowledge, and who has the endorsement of those who know the game inside and out is huge. His father, Gary Kubiak, has seen and won at the highest levels, and that mentorship and guidance give Clint an added layer of credibility. He's entering this head coaching role not only with his own confidence, but with a network of football minds who believe in his capabilities. For the Raiders, that trust is essential. After years of seeing questionable decisions and leadership changes, the fan base has been conditioned to doubt, but this move inspires a sense of reassurance that hasn't been felt in quite some time. From the roster side, the Raiders have positioned themselves perfectly to take advantage of a coach like Kubiak. With young, talented players like Ashton Gentry and Brock Bowers on rookie contracts, there's flexibility to build around them strategically. Combine that with a massive amount of salary cap space and multiple draft picks, including the number 1 overall selection, and the potential to acquire transformational talent is real. Kubiak will have both the tools and the freedom to construct an offense that suits his vision, one that leverages the speed, skill, and intelligence of this young roster. Add to that the potential selection of Fernando Mendoza, a quarterback with a winning mentality, and you start to see the blueprint for a franchise poised to compete at the highest level for years to come. What excites me even more is the combination of Kubiak's quirky, creative approach with the unique skill sets of the players. This is a group that thrives on innovation and adaptability. Players like Jackson Smith and Brock Bowers are designed for schemes that push the boundaries and maximize their talents, and Kubiak has shown the ability to unlock that potential. This is an offense that could be versatile, explosive, and incredibly difficult for opponents to predict. Pairing that with a defensive mind with experience in head coaching roles could create the perfect balance. Offense will drive the team's identity under Kubiak, but there will be accountability and collaboration across the roster to ensure a well-rounded approach. Kubiak's track record with quarterbacks speaks volumes. He has taken players like Sam Darnold and Kirk Cousins to new heights, achieving career-best seasons and creating productive, high-powered offenses. He has a history of helping quarterbacks reach their potential while maintaining offensive balance, a skill that will be critical for the Raiders moving forward. With a young and talented roster, he can implement systems that challenge defenses, create mismatches, and maximize the strengths of his players. His experience with high-caliber offenses, combined with his adaptability, makes him the ideal choice for a team looking to establish a strong identity and compete immediately. The Raiders have historically been a franchise with incredible potential but inconsistent leadership. For years, fans have felt out of sync with decision-makers, often watching as promising players and opportunities were mismanaged. This hire represents a shift in that dynamic. Quebec brings clarity, direction, and a plan that aligns with the talent already in place. He is not here to simply maintain the status quo. He is here to innovate, challenge the norms, and establish a winning culture that matches the talent on the field. The combination of youth, creativity, and leadership is exactly what the Raiders have needed, and it is a reason to feel optimistic about the direction of the team. Another element that cannot be understated is the coaching tree and football pedigree Quebec brings with him. Having worked alongside some of the brightest minds in the league, he has absorbed concepts from top-tier coaches and developed his own philosophy. From offensive schematics to player development, Quebec has a comprehensive understanding of modern football. The Raiders are in a position to capitalize on his expertise, applying his knowledge to create innovative run concepts, explosive passing schemes, and balanced defensive strategies. The way he integrates players like Brock Bowers into high-impact plays shows a keen understanding of individual strengths, and that kind of coaching insight is exactly what could turn a talented roster into a championship contender. On the cultural side, Quebec is a winner. He brings an infectious mentality, a commitment to excellence, and an understanding of what it takes to succeed at the highest level. Marrying his coaching philosophy with the Raider Nation mindset creates a synergy that could drive this team forward in ways fans have only dreamed of in recent seasons. The alignment between front office, head coach, and roster is critical, and for the first time in a while, all the pieces seem to fit. The Raiders have a plan, and Quebec is the right person to execute it. The energy, excitement, and belief are palpable, and fans can finally feel a sense of optimism for what is coming in 2026 and beyond. As we dive deeper into the excitement around Clint Quebec taking over as head coach, it's impossible not to reflect on the state of the Raiders and what this hire truly represents. For years, Raider Nation has been caught in a cycle of hope and disappointment, watching promising coaches come and go, only to leave the team searching for stability. The fact that Quebec steps in now feels like more than just a hire. It feels like the start of a vision that aligns the roster, the front office, and the coaching staff under a single philosophy. This is a rare moment where everything seems to be moving in the right direction, where a team finally has the clarity and leadership to capitalize on the pieces it already has in place. Looking at the offensive side of the ball, Quebec's approach is both modern and adaptable. He doesn't just run a system. He designs plays to fit the players, molding schemes around talent instead of forcing talent into rigid structures. With Ashton Gentry showing flashes of brilliance as a rookie and Brock Bowers already making waves with his back-shoulder catches, Quebec's creativity can unlock a level of production that we haven't seen from the Raiders in years. He understands how to create mismatches, read defenses, and exploit opportunities, which is exactly what the team needs as it aims to compete in a tough AFC West. The flexibility in his offense also means that no matter who the quarterback is, whether it's a seasoned veteran or a promising rookie like Fernando Mendoza, the system can be tailored to maximize strengths and minimize weaknesses. One of the most compelling aspects of Quebec's hire is his ability to build trust and culture within the team. For the Raiders, trust has often been a fragile commodity. Fans have seen decisions go sideways, promising players mismanaged, and coaches come and go without leaving a lasting impact. Quebec enters this position with credibility earned through years of developing talent and contributing to winning teams. He is respected by players, peers, and mentors alike, and that kind of trust creates an environment where athletes feel empowered to perform at their best. For a team that has struggled to find consistency, having a head coach who commands respect both on and off the field is invaluable. Beyond just the X's and O's, Quebec's hiring brings a strategic edge in roster construction. With multiple draft picks, including the top overall selection, the Raiders have a unique opportunity to pair top-tier talent with a coach who can elevate them. The potential addition of a quarterback like Fernando Mendoza, a winner with a championship mindset, fits perfectly with Quebec's approach. This is the kind of alignment that can accelerate a team's growth, creating momentum that carries from training camp all the way through the playoffs. It's about more than just drafting the best talent. It's about integrating that talent into a system designed to make every player excel. The synergy between Quebec and the Raiders' front office is another factor that can't be overlooked. A strong relationship between coach and management ensures that roster decisions, draft strategies, and free agent acquisitions are all made with a shared vision. After years of disconnects and questionable hires, this alignment could be the catalyst for sustained success. The front office has shown a willingness to invest in young talent and strategic acquisitions, and pairing that with an innovative head coach creates the perfect storm for development and long-term competitiveness. Fans can start to see a clear blueprint forming, one where every move is part of a bigger, well-thought-out plan. Quebec's quarterback development history is also a major reason for optimism. He has consistently helped quarterbacks elevate their games, turning solid players into leaders capable of producing elite numbers. From Sam Darnold to Kirk Cousins, and even Derek Carr in his tenure with other teams, Quebec has a track record of enhancing efficiency, decision-making, and production. For the Raiders, establishing quarterback stability has been a long-standing challenge, and Quebec's presence could finally bring a level of consistency and confidence to the position. With the right quarterback and offensive weapons in place, the potential for a high-octane, dynamic offense is enormous. Culturally, Quebec embodies the Raider spirit. He's competitive, disciplined, and innovative, but also adaptable enough to build strong relationships within the locker room. This balance is crucial, as the Raiders have historically thrived under coaches who can command respect while also fostering creativity and collaboration. Marrying Quebec philosophy with the current roster creates an environment where players are motivated to embrace a system that maximizes their talents. This is where the blend of strategy and culture becomes powerful. The team is not only equipped with tools to win, but also with a mindset built for sustained success. Strategically, Quebec's offensive philosophy is complemented by the ability to collaborate with a seasoned defensive-minded coach. By pairing an innovative offensive leader with a defensive expert, the Raiders can establish balance across both sides of the ball. Quebec can focus on play calling and offensive schemes while collaborating with defensive leadership to ensure the team remains competitive in all phases. This is an ideal structure for a franchise looking to build a winning identity from the ground up, ensuring that every decision is intentional and every system is aligned toward success. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Las Vegas Raiders. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers coming out of the Raiders training complex suggest that the current turmoil goes far deeper than tactical disagreements or locker room tension. According to sources close to the squad, a controversial episode at dawn has become a symbol of a club struggling to define its identity and leadership. The story circulating among staff and players paints a picture of a head coach under pressure, choosing confrontation over guidance. The rumor centers on an unscheduled 5 a.m. run, allegedly ordered as a lesson for the team's newest faces. While veterans were reportedly spared, rookies were summoned in the dark and told to circle the field repeatedly under the watchful eye of an unforgiving coaching staff. The exercise, described by insiders as excessive and humiliating, was less about conditioning and more about sending a message. The message, however, may have backfired. Those familiar with the situation claim the atmosphere felt punitive rather than motivational. Instead of forging resilience, the episode allegedly deepened a growing divide between the technical staff and the younger players trying to earn their place. In private conversations, some within the organization are said to be questioning whether this hardline approach reflects strength or insecurity from a coach whose authority is being quietly challenged. The Raiders are no strangers to intensity, but this alleged dawn ritual has sparked concern that discipline is slipping into intimidation. Veteran voices inside the building are rumored to be uneasy, fearing that public perception could turn swiftly if such practices continue to leak. For a franchise already navigating internal uncertainty, stories like this feed the narrative of a club in crisis. searching for stability while old-school methods clash with modern expectations. Whether exaggerated or accurate, the tale of the 5 a.m. run has taken on a life of its own, becoming shorthand for the Raiders' current unrest. In the high-stakes world of professional sports, perception can be as damaging as reality, and this is one rumor the organization may struggle to outrun. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Las Vegas Raiders, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.